Well, good morning, good morning. So we've come down to this lake, an hour and a half away from where we were shooting yesterday. And Luigi Nespeca actually told us about this. So we came down to this lake to shoot it, and we couldn't find anything that really worked for us at first, but we've come a little further around and discovered these dead trees in the water down here. And they're absolutely stunning. They make a lovely foreground. So you've got the mountains in the distance there, you've got these beautiful clouds above, there's still a little bit of snow on the peaks, and a beautiful day obviously. I mean, we're almost heading for midday today, but the light's not terribly harsh, so we're still able to work. So what I want to do is show you this shot that I've got lined up, because it's definitely worth showing. It's a beautiful little scene, this, and so glad we found it. So I'm going to get you to the back of the camera now and walk you through how I'm setting it up. Right, so if I press record on the back of here now, you'll be able to see what I'm looking at. Now, I've composed this as a 16:9 because I think it works the best. I'm trying to eliminate a bit of the grass down in this lower section of the frame and just get the trees in the bottom of the frame down here. Now, what I'm doing is, with this shot, you can see I've got the trees themselves are kind of spread from left to right down in the bottom of the frame. Now, I toyed with the idea of going wider, but the island here I'm not overly keen on, and I wasn't overly keen on the fact that the trees are overlapping the mountain range in the background. So what I've tried to do is bring myself a little bit over to the left and kind of cut that island section off halfway through. What I have got on the left-hand side of the frame, you will see if I move my focus point over to it, just in there is the beginnings of a little town, a little village there, which just adds that little bit to the scene on the left-hand side of the frame. And obviously we've got this spit of land sticking out from the island there, and then the mountains off in the distance, and the clouds just rolling in into the mountains. You could see them a little bit better before, but that cloud has just got really low now. So what I'm actually doing with this shot is I'm underexposing by one stop, and that's for the sky, because I want all that detail up there and all that texture in the clouds. And then in the lower section of the frame down here, I'm taking another shot with a 10-stop filter to basically smooth that water out as much as possible and just take those ripples out of the top of the lake there and give it that nice sort of sheen to the top. It's almost got like a silvery effect to it. So that, yeah, really, really nice. So I'm looking at I've tried everything from 35 seconds up to 2 minutes to see which ones I prefer. Obviously I'm away, and you want to make the most of these conditions, so get all of that information in camera so that you've got all of it to play with when you get back home. But yeah, just an absolutely beautiful little composition, and it's a shot that I'm really, really liking. It's probably the most interesting shot I've seen so far on this trip. So yeah, we're gonna get this wider shot, and then I might look at maybe isolating some of these trees themselves and making a little composition of those. So hopefully this shot's turned out. I'll blend both of them together, both the faster shutter speed for the clouds and the slower shutter speed for the water, combine them in post, and here's that image now.